Feeling older than your age, tired, bloated, foggy, like your body's slowly wearing out? Now, here's the truth. It might not be aging. It might be chronic inflammation. And today I'll show you how to fight it. One of my favorite tools, red light therapy in my Sunlighten sauna. Now, a quick disclaimer. This episode is sponsored by Sunlighten. But I want you to know, I only share products I personally use and that are backed by solid science. Infrared and red light therapy isn't a fad. It's a foundational tool for aging well. So stick around. I'll explain why it works, what to watch for, and how to get started. And if you like what you heard today, make sure you subscribe, like it, and tell your friends and family. So let's talk about inflammation. It's your body's natural defense system. But when it stays turned on, it causes real damage. Heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, gut problems, aging faster than you should. Now, technically, we call this infla-aging, chronic low-level inflammation that silently breaks you down. And yes, if you've read any of my books, it starts in your gut and then spreads elsewhere. Okay, so how do you know if you have it? Any kind of discomfort in the body is usually a telltale sign there's inflammation. How do you decrease inflammation? What can you do? So here are my go-to strategies. First of all, cut out inflammatory foods. And as you know, I've written now for 10 years about what to eliminate. So say goodbye to wheat, grains, most American cow dairy, and the nightshade family, like tomatoes and peppers. Number 2, eat in a time-controlled window. That is, try to eat all of your calories between 6 to 8 hours during the day. What does that usually look like? Well, if you start break fast at 10 o'clock in the morning, you really want to try to finish by 6 o'clock at night your last meal. Similarly, if you want to go to noon for breakfast, then you could go to 6 to 8 o'clock at night to finish your last meal, and so on. Third, use red light therapy and sauna therapy. Yes, my personal sauna uses red, near, and far infrared light from Sunlighten, which helps calm inflammation, boost energy, and the best news, support gut health. So why does red light therapy actually work? So red and near infrared light do actually something remarkable. They activate your mitochondria, your cell's power plants. And so you make more energy and at the same time make less inflammation. They increase HO1, a gene that reduces inflammation in your blood vessels. And here's the best part. They even balance your gut microbiome. Yes, red light and near infrared light affects your gut bacteria. And I'm not just talking theory. So I use the M-Pulse Smart Sauna from Sunlighten. Now it combines red, near, and far infrared light. So I get full body cellular support, including red light therapy built right in. And what's really exciting is that these various forms of light literally penetrate not only through your skin, into your brain, but perhaps more importantly, they actually get into your gut through your gut wall. And studies have shown that they actually improve the microbiome. And if you've been following me for long enough, you know that a happy microbiome, happy gut buddies, is really one of the keys to health and longevity. Now, let me break down what this therapy really helps with. Here's the studies. In your brain, red and near infrared light therapy improves blood flow, reduces neuroinflammation, that's inflammation in the brain, and boosts BDNF. BDNF is a fancy acronym for brain-derived neurotropic factor. It actually grows brain cells. That's great for memory. In your heart, a sauna mimics cardiovascular exercise. It raises your heart rate and dilates your blood vessels. There's an expression in longevity that you're only as young as your blood vessels are flexible. And I can measure blood vessel flexibility in my office and my lab, and it really does improve blood vessel flexibility. In your gut, not only does it make more gut buddies, but it also reduces leaky gut. We can measure that effect. Now, most of you maybe could care less about that, and then you want to see results on the outside. Well, as the good news is, red light really helps with collagen production and re-knitting of damaged collagen. And that's why you see so many advertisements now for red light therapy, masks, etc. But perhaps the most important thing is in your individual cells. These devices fight oxidative stress, help repair aging cells, and even stem cell rejuvenation. So it's like multi-system therapy, and it's effortless. I just step into my sauna, relax, and let the light work. Okay, so how do you build an at-home longevity practice? First of all, why don't you get a few baseline labs? You can ask your healthcare provider, your physician assistant, your nurse practitioner to please order 3 simple tests: HSCRP, C-reactive protein, a fasting insulin level. They'll look at you funny. Just say, I want a fasting insulin level, and a vitamin D level. These 3 easy, cheap tests are a great way to start to see where you are in the longevity cycle. Then, use your sauna 3 to 5 times a week, 20 to 40 minutes at a time. Now, stack it with stretching, post-walk routines, or meditation. Try energy snacking. That's short bursts of exercise throughout your day for maximum benefits. I wrote an entire book called The Energy Paradox on how to do this. Now, you combine that with gut-friendly foods and polyphenols. These are these dark-colored products of fruits and vegetables that actually feed friendly bacteria. Now, there's a lot of saunas out there. Not sure which one to try? Well, Sunlighten offers the Solo system, a lay-down option, the red light therapy panel, and my favorite, the fully customizable M-Pulse Smart Sauna. Your choice. They're different prices, and let's face it, pricing is important. So start with what you can afford. Now, here's the good news. Want to try it for yourself? Click the link in the description and save up to $1,400 on your Sunlighten purchase. Fill out the Get Pricing form and speak to a consultant to find the best sauna for your space and goals. Just remember, you don't have to accept aging as a decline. With the right tools, like red light therapy and smart lifestyle habits, you can age powerfully and, quite frankly, in reverse. More amazing episodes just like this one. Watch now. Benefits in the study showed an increased range of motion, including joint mobility, less friction in the joints, and diminished stiffness and joint relaxation.